Hey guys, it's Lizmar here from Nifty Little Things, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a demonic clown. I know that Halloween is coming up, and we've all, been to the stores around town, and everything seems super expensive and not even that scary. So if you guys want to build your own, scary guy, it doesn't even have to be a clown. It can be a ghoul or it can be anything. But I'm going to show you today how to make really easy stuff, and it'll look really cool. You can put it out on your doorstep or in the house, or if you're having some Halloween parties, it'll be really fun. So let me get started with showing you the first steps.
Okay guys, so one of the first things you're going to need is a large bowl that you can mix all this into. You're going to use 2 cups of flour and equally use 2 cups of water. And then you're going to use 1 tablespoon of salt, and you're going to want to mix it all into this bowl to make your paste. Now take a fork and start whisking away. Make sure that your mix is really gooey and kind of sticky. And then you're going to take some newspaper and cut it and just rip it into some strips. And then what I've done here is I've taken a balloon. It's larger than normal balloons. It has this little band on it, and I'm going to use that space later on. But they're about 1 or 2 dirhams at Creative Minds. You can find them in different colors, but it really doesn't matter what color you buy it, because you're going to cover the whole thing up with newspaper. Okay guys, now take your strips and start putting it into your mix. And what you're going to do is, once you get it nice and wet with the mix, strip a little bit off of it and put it on your balloon. And you're going to just start putting it all over the balloon. Try and get as much covered as quickly as possible. And then once you've filled the whole balloon, what you're going to do is put them in different directions. So if you've laid them horizontal, start laying them vertical to cover the whole balloon. You're going to want to do about maybe 3 to 4 layers so that it's a really stiff balloon once it dries up. Once you have your whole balloon pretty much covered and it's starting to dry, you're gonna want to take just acknowledge some of the pieces that the balloon has. So for instance, I took this piece on the top and started wrapping my strips all the way around it. So I'm thinking this is going to be kind of like a top hat for the clown. So just smooth it out, put some more paste on top, and keep putting on some more pieces if you feel like it's too flimsy until it starts hardening. Okay guys, it's now time to put your paint on. So I've gone for a clown, so I'm going to paint his whole face white. A good practice is to prime your anything you're painting. So if you're painting something that's a little darker, still go with the white to cover up the newspaper, and then go from there with the paints. What I've done here is I've taken an old shoebox that I had, and this is going to be the body of the demonic clown. So I'm taping the box shut so that it doesn't open on me, and we'll move from there. What I've done now is I've collected this really nice fabric that goes well with the clown motif, and what I'm doing is I'm draping it over the shoebox, and I've taken on both sides, I've sewn from the inside some tubes, and I'm taking some batting and stuffing it inside these tubes that I've created. So these are going to create the arms for the clown. And here I'm just going to take a glue gun and glue the top bit and the sides of the arms so that stays in place. And don't worry about covering the back. If you're going to put it up against a wall, it should be fine. Take some wiring and place it inside the tube so you can bend the arms. some yellow felt to create a collar for our clown, and I'm just using a rotary cutter to easily cut some triangles in here.
Madness takes its toll.
Right guys, so this is the most exciting part of finishing up your clown. You get to paint their features on them and make them look really, really creepy. What I did is I looked online, I went to Google Images and just typed in angry clown or scary clown, and I kind of tried to follow some of the simple shapes and stuff of the clown. Right here I'm painting a really big red mouth with, and I'm going to draw some really angry pointy teeth.
It's just a jump to the left. With your hands on your hips.
It's so dreamy. Oh, fantasy, free me, so you can't see me. No, not at all. In another dimension, with voyeuristic intention. Well secluded, I see all.
With a bit of a mind flip.
You're into the time slip.
And nothing can ever be the same.
You're spaced out on sensation.
Like you're under sedation. Let's do time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
Well, I was walking down the street just a having a think when a snake in the guy gave me an evil wink. He shook on me and he took me by surprise. He had a pickup truck and the devil's eyes. He stared at me and I felt a change. Time meant nothing, never would again.
Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left.